Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Negative Zero, and today I thought I'd show you how to install Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast onto your Android device. This is an unofficial port by Beloko Games. Back in 2012, Disney bought the Star Wars franchise, and Raven Software, the original developers of the game, released the source code of Jedi Outcast to the public. Beloko Games made that port with that information. You can find the port here on Amazon. It is not on Google Play. You have to have an Amazon account to get this. It's called JK2 Touch, and it is specially made for tablets and phones. Before you shell out your hard-earned $2.85 for this app, please understand that you need to own the Steam version of the game. The APK will not run without certain asset files from the PC version installed onto your Android device. In fact, on the Amazon page, it does say it right here. This version does not contain the full JK2 game data. These two files, Assets 0 and Assets 1, are the ones that you'll need. Now, on the PC version of the game, let's see. If you do buy the Steam version and you download it, unless you change things, I believe the Steam folder will be in the program files. Yep, here's Steam, down into Steam Apps, Common, and here's Jedi Outcast. In the Jedi Outcast folder is a game data folder. In that folder is the base folder. This is where you'll find those asset files. In fact, this folder is going to be where you put any mods that you install into the game as well. Here's Asset 0, here's Assets 1. You don't need the rest of these, just these two. So, say you want to make the leap and play Jedi Outcast on Android. First thing you have to do is open up the Amazon App Store on whatever Android device you want to play on and see if the game is there if you search. I cannot download Jedi Knight 2 JK2 Touch on my NVIDIA Shield Android TV. It is just not there. I actually had to download it to my tablet and copy the APK. I backed it up using ES File Explorer and then copied it over. Actually, I think I put it up onto Google Drive and then downloaded it from Google Drive onto my Shield TV. Most people will not have that issue. If you want to play this on your phone or on your tablet, it's going to be in the App Store for you. Once you have the APK, I think you need to fire it up before you try to install the asset files. I don't think the folder for the asset files is there until you run the game. So you would go down here and you would start it and it would say, oh, you don't have the asset files. And then you would go over here into, I actually have it set up right here. Storage, emulated 0, SD card 0, depending on the app you're using as a file manager. But if we go up a little bit, you can see, here's the regular Android folder that we go into all the time. Down here's a folder named Beloko. Of course, that's the name of the dev studio that ported this game. In there, you'll see JK2. If you get Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 3, I believe this works the same way. There'll be a folder for JK3 as well. Anyways, you go in there, there's a demo. It doesn't really have the demo anymore. I don't know why that folder's there. And you'd go into Full. And there's the base folder that I showed you that's the same base folder as over on the PC. So if we go in here, here's the Assets 0, here's the Assets 0, here's the Assets 1. This is 500 megabytes, by the way, and this is, as you can see, about 83. So it's sizable. These were not there. I did not copy those over the game. The APK made that themselves. Over here are a couple of, this right here is a mod I'm trying to run. It doesn't appear to work properly. I'm still working on the whole mod thing. But anyway, that's what you do. That's where these go. So you'd copy these from either Google Drive and download them and paste them into this location, or as I did, I had a USB drive plugged into my Shield, copied and pasted it over into this folder. Finally, if you're looking to use a controller for this game, you do need to go to the main dashboard of this port. Right here is the gamepad controls. You don't want to start up the game and set up controls there. But you can see if I scroll down here with my mouse, I happen to have a mouse plugged into my Shield TV. You can see I've set up all of these keys, not everything, but a lot of the controls, in order to be able to use the items and change weapons and everything else, that's where you're going to set that up. If you are using a controller, an Android console or whatever, and you don't have touch controls, this is very complicated. I really did have to use my mouse for this. It would have been impossible otherwise. So that may be a thing. If you don't have, if you're using a device that does not use touch controls, this can be a little complicated. And finally, so after you've installed the asset files, after you've set up your controller, you are ready to start the game. Just press start. I don't think you need to be signed in to Amazon at the same time. I don't think it checks that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I think that's everything. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. Take care.